I'm playing a little Madden Ultimate Team for Madden 20 here at the compound in beautiful Inglewood, California. My name's Hollywood. Better owns the gamer tag Stuntman Gene, and I am joined once again by my co-host, the amazing, the incredible, the astounding D-Gon.
Thank you.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Enough adjectives. I appreciate it. But you know who is amazing, outstanding, astounding is the man on the sticks right now. Elroy Denard Jetson.
The moment you guys have been waiting for.
Everyone at home.
The final spot, looking for a Final Four spot, and Elroy Denard Jetson. It's on the sticks. We're going live to that game right now.
Yeah, let's take a peek. So, the returning champs of the 2v2 tournament, T-Dap and Snoop Dogg, taking on the winners that we just saw, EA and Red Woods. Red Woods with a very impressive performance on the offensive side, getting himself out of the first round. EA, he's been to the big dance before. He has another opportunity to do so, but he's got to go through. I thought you see it, Boss Dog.
I mean, you gotta
game number one.
You gotta wonder right now, like, what is Snoop thinking? How is Snoop feeling? Snoop is coming off of a loss.
Yeah.
Because GGL number 7, you guys remember we played 3v3, and the combination of Waniac, Elroy, and Dan Rue wasn't enough to get it done.
No.
So we saw Eric V. He got the win with Tecmo Bowl and Young Sag.
Yeah. I think the game's always different when you're playing threes. We haven't seen Snoop Dogg lose here. In twos, something very different here. Snoop, normally a defensive mastermind, will be playing as the quarterback this time instead of running the defense. So you can see.
Oh, you got to hit up on the D-pad to reset the camera. He's focusing in. He can't hear me because of the headset.
He can't hear you, and also, like, again, right? He's been playing a lot of defense. He's been the defensive coach, a lot of ball hawking. Again, the game that they lost held the opposing team to only 3 points. But since then, he's like, yeah, you know what? If we lost it 3-0, I'm gonna play offense.
I mean,
not the greatest run on that one. But we'll see.
You know what? We don't love Elroy because of the run. We love him because we see those plays where, you know, he drops Vic back, Vic drops back 15, sometimes 20 yards, and then bombs it downfield 70 yards.
Yeah. We've seen a plethora of quarterbacks. Mike Vick, that's been the tried and true here for Snoop's team. But he's continuing to work the run.
Oh, look at that great run.
This is why.
Cutting in, picking up a first down. Oh, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it was a 10-yard pickup at that first run.
Yeah.
Lost a yard. So 3rd and 1. Yeah, big run here. Easy run. This time it's T-Dap controlling the running back. They will go right. We'll get the block.
T-Dap
nice
getting through that gap.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know, if you can systematically keep picking up 10 yards every single time, you know, you really set yourself up for that big, like, deep pass.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that cool little wrinkle here. When it's a run play, you can see T-Dap takes control of the running back, so Snoop willing to share that out. On passing plays, you'll see T-Dap take control of one of the receivers or use a running back as a receiver.
Oh, look at that
handoff.
handoff.
No one there. That could have been a fumble right there.
Yeah, it could have been. Looked like he went for a big hit there.
He did a juke to buy a little bit of time, but Earl Thomas, known as a heavy hitter, jars the ball loose. Not going to do so on this one. Not the greatest run. And so we see a concerted effort to establish a run here, but then you get behind on passing downs, and you got long downs here. 2nd and 13 here.
Ooh.
Oh, across the middle.
Oh, that was dangerous. That was a big, dangerous pass. Seeing our first interception of the game.
Yeah, you know, again, Snoop, normally the defensive guy. Win these two, T-Dap and Snoop won last time. T-Dap was playing quarterback. It was his prowess that led the way.
Gotcha.
This time, Snoop switching on over, getting caught out with a poor pass. There was a couple receivers open underneath, too.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with Red Woods. Like, we haven't often seen Red Woods get out of the first round.
Yes.
But just the amount of composure that we habitually see out of Red Woods is just, again, reading through here.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, it's a normal game. He doesn't care about the bright lights, the microphones, or the cameras.
Yeah.
He's like, he's playing this like he's sitting in his living room playing at home right now.
Yeah, pretty cool the fact that, you know, and then you've got a guy in EA who's been there before. He's the one that lost in that 2v2 finals with Dan Rue. They got all the way to that point, and now EA has someone just stable to bounce off of him. Dan Rue, high highs, low lows sometimes. See how this combination works as we get further on. But now 3rd and 12, the first time we're seeing this offense in a in a tough situation.
The original no-fly zone right now.
Yep.
You remember the team up of Elroy and T-Dap? That's when no-fly zone was created.
Yes.
So
Watch that screen. You know they about ready
But
for
they
it.
were using the Jets at the time.
this is true.
Now they're using the
I
Titans.
got Rice.
That's weird. Why are they using Titans?
I don't know. Elroy Denard.
Here we go. Oh!
We both got that.
That's a
Let's go,
big
T-Dap.
pig. That was a
Let's go.
double.
Oh, and he's
person
gonna get up.
pick.
He's
Here
gonna
we go.
run.
I'm gonna fuck him up. You get up and go.
Oh, yeah. That's not good.
Give me a little bit. I'm gonna fuck cuz
Yeah, we're seeing a pop off there from Snoop Dogg, T-Dap.
Get back in the backfield. It's on you.
Said that's, and we've seen that time and
I'm
time
just gonna
again.
keep setting
Especially,
you up to run
I hate
this
to keep going
motherfucker.
back to it, but even with the game that we saw with Dan Rue,
Yeah.
we
Let's see.
saw that after the offense scored their long
see.
field goal on Snoop, Snoop said, "Hey, they won't score again," and they never scored again. The problem was that on offense, Dan Rue couldn't get it going and couldn't get 3 points on the board.
Yeah, Dan Rue struggled a little bit here, but now on the doorstep, 3 points a given as long as there's no turnover. Again, run
was
to the
inside.
outside, just not there. And we've seen this over and over again. 3 rushes, -8 yards when using Clem Portis. I think the one big run was maybe Todd Gurley.
You know, but that run hasn't been there for anybody.
Yeah, has not been there. Things not quite working out quite yet.
Look at that slide. That was like a soccer slide. You saw that in the instant replay?
It's a touchdown if you run this right. Run this right. It's a touchdown.
So Elroy calling for the early touchdown.
Look at angry John Madden on the sideline.
You know, I
gonna give
wonder,
you a
like,
line.
how is
They're gonna
how's
give
that
you a
ball
line
staying
right
in
now.
Snoop's mouth? Like, it looks
There
like
go
it's
your line
hanging
right
by
there.
a thread.
That'll be your
but it's not
motherfucking
hanging by
line
a thread.
right
The
there,
run
cuz.
right there.
Wow.
Ripped wide open. Todd
Fuck
Gurley.
with me.
Thank
You know
you
I
very
got
much.
it.
You gotta wonder, how does that feel? Like, Dog called it beforehand. He said, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a
Double
That's your
touchdown
specialty, cuz. You a
on
great
this
runner,
play
cuz.
right here."
I'm gonna set you up
So
with
him
some
to
great
call
fucking
that
run play.
and then to see it just wide open like that, like, what did he know on offense that you didn't know, so you weren't able to stop it?
Yeah, I mean, just good execution. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't credit Snoop for. It's his ability to not only know what to do, but then execute. And that he's been able to do it time and time again, no matter what the position is. And, you know, a lot of people are like, Snoop's house, everyone else sucks, everyone else trash. We just had I'd be strafing out here.
Pro player.
You can play him as a coach. He's a coach
Will
in the
do.
game.
He's literally in Madden 20.
And, you know,
You know what's
he
crazy?
got a real
Niggas
dose
think
of
it's gonna
reality
look
when
like
it was
it's
like,
all
hey, look,
game,
the
but next
execution
game you
is
be on the
very
other side,
fast.
it's gonna fuck
So
your motherfucking
even
hands.
if you know what's coming, can you stop it? The answer here, no. Snoop
Yeah.
and T-Dap taking an early lead.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it sends the wrong message this early in the game to run out of the back of the end zone.
Run.
Nah,
That almost
you're
says
reading
like,
into this.
that
You're
says,
reading
hey,
into this.
hey,
You're reading
I was
too far into
afraid.
this.
I was scared. I wanted to get as far away from them as possible. That's what that says to me.
Nah.
So if I'm on defense, you really just lit a fire under me.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Any kind of edge that Snoop can use, he has used before. He talks about it on stream. See what he does here. The box is stacked. This would be a very clear throwing situation. Will we get an audible out of it? Answer there, yes. Here we go. A lot of time. Red.
Big
oh,
deep
no.
head. That's an interception.
Oh,
yeah, that's
no.
Alright,
yeah.
you take that shit
That
to
is
the
bad.
pawn shop.
So we're taking a look on the opposite side. I think what happened there, EA clicked onto the receiver rather than letting Red Woods click onto the receiver. He stopped running straight.
I want you to
big,
take
big
Snoop
pick
Dogg
there.
and run a deep-ass post with him
good
over
stuff.
the middle of the
Good
field.
stuff.
You know,
Watch
we've
what the
seen
route
these
is.
games get out of
Deep
hand
post, he on the
very
left
quickly.
side.
First quarter,
time
already
to get
put
him
7 on the
shot.
board. Already seen 2 interceptions.
I guess if you know, the saving grace here is it was a deep interception. It's like a punt, you know, rather than, you know, a sack or fumble or something like that.
One could argue you threw a bad pass then.
Yeah, that is true. That is what happened. Here we go. There's that big deep pass, but here's another opportunity for a pick going up.
Nah.
Come on, Snoop Dogg. Pull that in there, baby.
So you guys, he actually brings that up. That's a great point. Snoop Dogg actually
Let's get
in
back
the
to the
game
basics.
as a wide receiver. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That is Snoop Dogg. He's set up as a 6'4" wide receiver. You see Snoop Dogg on the back. You see the 20 on the jersey.
Snoop Dogg tried to go get that.
I think he has a speed rating of like 96.
Yeah. Speed rating at 96.
Go eat. Go eat.
He has
Go eat.
height
See that?
of
Go
like
eat.
6'6", I believe it is in the game, and so just even the character model is so tall, difficult to cover. But not able to come up with that one. This is one of the first times we've seen a run to the outside actually gain yards.
Take
Still,
Randy Moss again.
Yeah, you got 3.
yeah.
If you open,
I mean,
I'ma hit
still,
you.
Yeah, it's better than
the
negative 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll take
yeah.
that 5. We'll take that 5. We'll take that
Yeah,
far.
you really don't want to give them a 3rd and 2. This isn't the kind of offense where you can afford to give up yards. You got to make them earn every single yard they go down the field. And just doing plays like that is silly at this point.
Yeah, Ryan Shazer jumping off sides. 3rd and 7 now becomes 3rd and 2. This run game has not been that successful. Will they be able to get stopped this time? This time, Hole is there. T-Dap making it happen. Again, T-Dap taking control of the running back, even though Snoop is controlling the quarterback, and it's been working well for these two.
So first quarter is going to come to an end. The team of Elroy and T-Dap with a 7-0 lead and possession to start the second quarter.
Yeah, again, the returning champs of the 2v2 battle. Even though they swap positions, the chemistry is there. It's apparent. Red and Redwoods and EA still building that now. They looked good in that last game. Definitely looked good. I think, again, we've touched on it. Maybe the best that we've seen Redwoods play.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
look at this.
But he's going to have to play better than that.
Just the IQ. Knowing to cut back and then to cut back again. Going back across field.
It's too easy. Too easy.
All right, Degon. I ask you this question
You
all the
ask
time.
me this too early
All the
every
time. And I say, hey, at what point is it too late?
Right.
We've seen 2 quick scores.
Right.
We've seen very little defense to stop it. Score 14-0. Right now in the donut shot, yes, very early in the second quarter. So much time left. But you can't let this train start chugga going down the track.
Yeah,
personal,
again,
Junior.
we know
It's all
that
about
Redwoods'
respect.
offense has been good today. So I'm not too worried about it. Is he going to run this one out 5 yards deep? Nope, not able to get back to the 20. But Redwoods' offense has been good. Let's see what he does with a full drive under his hand. That deep pass wasn't a bad pass. It was bad execution when EA clicked on whether it was an accident or on purpose. And that was a free pick there. He only got one play.
No, they're already saying donuts getting ready to be made in the chat.
It's early for Donut Watch in my book.
Yeah, I think it's a little early for the donut watch.
There it is. Redwoods, he's smoking and throwing. His arm's not the only thing on fire. Yeah, it's a little too early. Redwoods has been having a good game.
We
so far.
jamming niggas, cuz. We got to jam these niggas. Bang. Just like that. Jam and go. Jam and go.
Yeah, like
Jam
same
on the
thing.
outside
A
and go
lot
on
of
the
guys
inside.
just today establishing the
Don't get a
run in
nigga no
terms of
time
play
to
call,
bend
but
far
not
to
really
far.
getting chunk yardage. It's either a big gain
They think I'm
or
running the
a
defense.
negative
That's
gain.
you.
There's no like, hey, 4
Give him
here,
some of that
5
Elroy
here,
shit.
4 here, 3 here. It hasn't been that way all day today. Let's keep an eye on it. Play action. Nice
play
block by the
action.
running back.
I don't like that pass at all. Didn't like it. Didn't like it from the beginning.
Take him out, Elroy.
Didn't like it from the beginning.
You hear me?
I rob you, take him to the pawn shop.
I think on that one he had a deep ball there, one-on-one on the outside, and that guy, whoever.
Motion Snoop Dogg to the
All right, let's remind everyone in the chat what's going on right now. So they're playing for the final spot in the final 4.
Yeah.
So we have 3 positions already locked in. This is for the last spot. That last spot guarantees you
Get up, Snoop Dogg.
$420. Just making it in the final 4, $420.
Yeah,
So I mean, this is a big game for a couple hours worth of work.
yeah.
Let's get
I
back
mean,
on the ground.
one
cuz.
game
Fuck
for
all
most of
that.
these
Get
guys
some
to
more
get
money.
in. And so,
Don't get carried away. Let's stay
again,
focused.
after that, if you win in your semifinal match and make it to the
That
finals,
nigga
you get
getting
yourself
up, boy.
$500, and the winners today,
I see.
$2,500 each.
Well, that's
I gotta give you a better route, so
450
you ain't gotta
plus
worry about that
500.
pressure.
So then technically you're getting $950.
That's some good math.
Yeah.
That's some good math. 2nd and 10, run to the outside. This one, again, same kind of stuff. 2-yard game, maybe 3. And again, that 98 yards is inflated off of one big rush. And I guess that's what you're looking for.
I mean, but in the words of a great philosopher, he once said, "It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning."
Winning is winning.
The great philosopher Dominic Toretto said that. Are you familiar with his work?
Thank you for.
Yeah, he has
teaching
several
this one.
pieces.
Yeah, it's quite fast.
Yeah.
I go through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty angrily as well. Furiously, one would say. Oh, Gale Sayers.
Oh.
Chance for fumble.
Nice,
Big hit
Gale.
there, but again,
You gotta take the
nice
money.
little
Gotta take the
chunk
money.
yardage.
All right,
They're going to
so
take
fourth-
the points.
fourth
Gotta
and
take
5,
the
what are you
money.
doing?
3 possessions. I want to give you
Kicking
some
a field goal?
Yeah, you can
You
hear
need a
Snoop
cushion.
saying it right now. They're kicking the field. kick the field
Gotta
goal,
make sure we get
27
out this
yards.
round, T.
The only way you miss this is angle. You don't miss this off a distance. We saw one missed for distance earlier, but that was at like 35 yards, I think.
Oh.
We gotta get out of this round.
He said, hey, I'm going to take these points. So he just made it a 3-possession game.
Yeah. Again,
3-possession game,
Now
2:45
they desperate.
left in the second.
yeah,
14, they got
Red
hope.
Woods has to
17,
get
they
something
desperate.
going here right now with EA. Got to score some amount of points to make sure they keep it a 2-possession game.
Now, here's the thing. That's part of the beauty of Snoop being a coach. You hear him making decisions that a coach would make. So deciding to take the 3 there, it's kind of the safer bet, but makes it a 3-possession game. You almost force your opponent to make bad decisions at that point.
Yeah.
Because now instead of taking so much time running the ball, you're like, hey, I'm going to make you throw the ball. I'm going to make you pick up yards. I'm going to make you stop the clock because eventually you're going to run out of time if you just keep running.
Yeah. Again, yes, but this drive, I think, it doesn't matter as much, right? The whole idea is just to score however you score. And I think Red Woods in the last game that we saw, controlling the game with multiple different types of plays. He used screens. He used runs to the outside, runs to the inside. Man, no one open again. Big sack. Just
When the
blitzes from
pressure's
the
on,
outside.
it's a hit.
It's
Ski
been
mask,
really
extra gas,
difficult for
bring the clips.
Red Woods
Don't
getting
nobody
to go.
move when we walk the streets. They say silence because talk is cheap.
Oh, man, Howie Long. Just coming off the edge.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Boogie, if you're going to troll, then make sure. Do you still have your Twitch channel?
Yeah.
What's your Twitch channel?
Degon2587.
Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to
That nigga Howie Long is a
Degon2587. That way you can have your
damn.
control with your Degon emotes.
That nigga
And then make sure
crazy.
you go to Stuntman Gene and subscribe over there, and then you can troll with my own emote. You can feel free to troll me all you want with that
You got him
giant
in 95?
$24.99 a month like mega badge of my
yeah.
face. Just troll me with my face.
He'll accept. I take it a peek here. Need to buy some time. Ooh, nice block. Wide open. X was wide open.
Yeah, and by wide open, what you were saying
No
was
fly zone.
you were saying that-
motherfuckers.
he was wide open to. I'm not sure both of them are playing on the same team. Are you sure that Elroy doesn't have 2 teammates and not just one? Did someone let him know that it's supposed to be 2-on-2, not 3 versus 1?
I don't know, man. Degon's not spelled right. It's just D-G-O-N. No E. Thank you, though. Woo. That was, that's tough.
Is it tough?
That's tough to watch. He's wide open. You call the right play. And then he fails. Oh, man. All right, well, clock rolling here. Snoop going for the
Get in there,
dagger.
Snoop Dogg. Get you one, cuz.
So, Degon,
Bang.
you were saying it was too early to say that it was over. So now it's a 4-possession game.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know why you always do this. It makes it so much harder to commentate if you're already
That
calling
nigga
it
makes
over.
an appearance,
And it's
man.
not a 4-possession game yet. It's still 3 possessions.
Oh,
For
dog
these
head
guys,
ass Snoop
it's
Dogg
actually like an
makes an
8-possession game because it's
Your
fieldable.
dog head ass down somewhere. You hear me?
True. That's true.
I mean, right now they're at the donut shop, and it doesn't make it hard to commentate.
Yeah.
Because that one ray of sunshine, that light that'll shine through. I would argue that the problem was they had such an easy game in the last round that these guys may have been a little overconfident coming into this game and
Yeah.
forgot that they were playing against Elroy and T-Dap.
Yeah, Red Woods is
champions.
not. He's just not having the same game here. I think the pressure that the defense has been bringing, even though, again, right, Snoop Dogg controlled the defense last game. This time, it's T-Dap controlling the defense. Same type of thing. Lots of pressure. You see him taking it off, wearing his GGL teammate T-shirt there. Both T-Dap and
They're showing unity.
Snoop. Yeah, the unity. You get that chemistry if you use the same players on the
Oh
same team.
no!
Oh no!
Oh,
it's
just
over.
when
It's
will the
over.
hurting stop?
It's
When?
over.
When? Oh no! Now I'm sorry. What did you say, D-Guy?
It's over.
Now it's over?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you? Because I mean, I asked you that question a minute and a half ago, and you said it was too
Back
early.
You know
on
what? I'm just gonna start asking you when you think it's over.
I think it's over the moment some of these guys pick up the sticks. Madden is a mental game. You got it's not just making your team. It's not having the highest rated team. It's not having the best players. Because I've seen players win with underranked teams. But sometimes if you can get into the opponent's mind, you can win the game.
Yeah. And right now, Snoop's all in that mind.
I mean, look at that.
Who waves
Oh,
like that?
Look, and he's dancing. You're a jerk, I know. You're a jerk, I know. You're a jerk, I know. You're a jerk, 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 jerk.
Oh,
jerk,
my goodness.
Jerk.
Hey, why are you guys doing that? Why you guys?
He just hit him with the okey doke right there.
I mean,
Elroy think he nice.
he put him in the 30 club, and it's not even halftime.
Hey, we want to put the
Yeah, you
most
drink some
points
water
up,
for that.
man. That's the only way they gonna know we the shit.
I'm drinking water because we about to run out of milk.
What
Over
was the
a
most
minute
points scored
left.
today?
Score 31 donut. I mean, Red Woods.
Red Woods.
And
You can't get out of the. You can't get out and then get a donut. You can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like a real Red Woods like thing to have
They
happen.
say
I mean,
this
it
a
is.
big
And unfortunately for
rich
EA,
town.
he's getting drugged down right now.
Oh, man.
Pods. Bright lights,
That's
bigger
rough.
lights.
Like,
I gotta make it.
That's just rough. You didn't even make it back to the 20.
It was 17-0 with like 2 minutes left. That was ridiculous.
I'm clairvoyant.
Shout out to my favorite show, Power.
All right, let's see. What's he gonna do here? Run the ball. Nope. Screen. Is it screen? He needs to just get rid of it early. Look
He
at
needs
Jerry
to score
Rice.
a lot of points in a very little time.
Jerry Rice or Moss? Rice right there. B. Oh my.
Yeah, no, that's not how you get it done. Tell him, Snoop.
Snoop's telling him. Look, they called timeout too. Oh no. Oh no.
Wow. They want the ball. They want the ball back.
Pass.
They want
B.
to see if they can
B.
score one more time.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Elroy, bitch.
Wow.
Elroy, do
Wow.
not touch him. I need him to get back in the end zone. But that's what he do.
That was a sick play.
60 for Nipsey? They say
Wow.
this is a
I
big
mean-
rich town.
G-Guy, this has got to be the most entertaining Madden you've ever seen. Like, because, see, people think that blowouts are bad, but it just gets more fun. You know why? Because T-Dap and Elroy are the returning champions in 2v2. So this sends an emphatic statement. We already saw a blowout earlier, but we didn't see a blowout this fast and by this much. So it's almost like they said, hey, we saw what you did, and we got something for you too. Like, if you want the crown, you're going to have to take it.
I want to see the camera. I want to see the camera on Red Woods and EA right now, just to kind of see
Well, you know,
what their conversations are like.
You know-
What are you saying right now?
Red Woods doesn't say anything anyway. Did they go for 2? Oh, no, that was the touchdown.
That was the touchdown.
You know, Red Woods doesn't say anything anyway, so I doubt Red Woods' facial expression has changed at all. And EA's a great guy, but like, what do you say at this point? You're talking about what we're gonna have for lunch later, like, because you can't be talking about. You cannot possibly be coming up with a plan to win this game.
It's true. A lot of bullying going on right now.
Yeah, I think we need to come up with a new name for SAG.
Chemistry,
For Zag?
Yeah, 'cause he's
teamwork,
not really the bully.
chemistry, understanding your
Why
role
not?
and
You
your
could put out in the
position.
first round as the previous champion.
Dedication,
Like, I don't know if you're still the bully.
and desire.
I mean, the bully normally bullies every now and then.
The
You
Maybe
know?
you should say you're the bullied.
You know, one thing about
Yeah. I mean, right now, I would argue that like
And
Red Woods is
desire.
getting bullied a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no way you ain't destined for glory without dedication.
Red Woods getting
and
bodied.
desire. Let him know about it. Father God,
It's all man.
Snibble
coverage.
said, "Who needs an education?" Snoop taking him to school.
let's go.
That's true.
Get some more money before the
Oh
half.
no.
Preach, Tabernacle. I see you, church.
None of these plays work. Maybe Jerry Rice, but it's just not early enough with the pressure that's
Need
being
that
put
Snoop card and mud.
Screen.
Yeah, I mean, imagine how much better almost everyone's team would be if you could throw that Snoop card in your MUT team.
Oh no, that almost looked like a pig too.
Digon, you wanna do the over under on if this is gonna be a donut game or not?
A 1 yard pass.
I don't think it's gonna be a donut game, but I think it's gonna be a 60-point game.
Okay. I mean, I can easily see 60, seeing that before halftime we're almost at 40.
Yeah, and they're calling timeouts too. It's rough. Hey, there's one. Hey, this is it. Last play. Gotta juke him out. Oh.
Yeah, you're not. You know, they're just too fast.
Jerry Rice.
Run
is
it
not
back out.
Because you slow down so much on the juke that you juking actually allows them to catch up to you.
He had to juke the last defender, though. All right, we'll give him that. He had Denzel Ward, I believe, there in the back. But good tackle, able to get some yardage. Something's going here for Redwoods as we
Okay.
start off the second half.
Yeah, you know what he's gonna be going? He's gonna be going home, empty-handed.
This is true.
But you know what? He has a good time every time he comes out, and that's why we love
get the
Redwoods
ball.
here at GGL.
Oh, no.
Fucking ball.
Almost another fumble. Tough to watch. Tough to watch.
Well, it was a fumble. Unfortunately, Elroy wasn't able to recover it. But I mean, this is. You gotta wonder, like, what is he doing? What attributes does he have attached that just makes like fumbles so easy?
And was it? This has been one fumble and a couple picks so far, but big hit stick on the run back, and then right here, -7 yards. It tells it all. Allowed only 16 total yards here.
That nigga Julius Peppers blew up 3 motherfuckers.
No run here for Saquon. The line just not
Turned them
getting it
niggas
done.
sideways.
Rough to watch.
All right, so Digon, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you're the other teams, the guys who've already earned your spot, made it to the Final Four, you know, you earned your weight, right?
Yeah.
But you're watching this game right now. Everyone's scouting and saying, how do we get past Elroy?
Got a nigga
Because
holding his
Elroy,
hip.
of course,
Nigga
as
holding
the,
his
as the
hip
previous
like, nah.
champion, everyone goes to you and says, hey, if I can beat you, I can beat everyone else.
Yeah.
All
When
in
you're
it.
seeing this unfold, what are you thinking right now?
Run it.
You're
run
thinking
the
that,
route forward.
you know, you touched on earlier, it's a mind game, and the team that they're playing against, like, has kind of lost their mind a little bit, especially on offense. This is a very much an execution-based defense. When you're playing man coverage on the outside, you're basically one-on-one everywhere. You just got to throw it up. It's a lot of these throw it up. Either I run the route better or click on and go one-on-one on the deep ball. And right now, Redwoods hasn't had time to throw it up. There it is. Throw it. There we go. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, he's caught. So
That
great,
is-
great
that's it.
reception. That's it.
That's exactly what you need to be able to do. If they're going to blitz that many people, throw it over their head and go one-on-one. Hope that your guy beats them.
You know when you put pressure,
Yeah,
they
it's,
don't
you know,
like
it's funny
that.
to watch someone actually beating Moss, though.
This is true.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Here we go. 38-0. They're almost in field goal range. Donut shop might be closing.
Yeah, you know what? That's a thing that you would only see here at the GGL. Like, most people would be like,
oh,
no.
Oh,
Look at that.
no! The
There you
door
go.
shut. It's been locked.
Yeah, no donuts today.
I tried to take that motherfucker. My bad.
Oh, wow. So, guys, what we didn't notice in the booth
I had to try
was
to
there was
jump.
actually a in-game substitution. So somehow JC has risen from the dead. JC getting a second shot at this. Now, some could argue this is too little too late as he's coming in with, you know,
they gotta
an
represent.
almost
They
insurmountable
made it to
lead.
the next round. They got to at least show up.
Where's EA?
Down by 31.
EA still in the donut shop.
Yeah, EA gets his own private donut chain.
Redwoods, there it is. A little bit more of that character that we used to see it for Redwoods. Get things off. But again, big mountain climb, 31 points. I think we could have probably added 3 of the 4 other games that we had earlier, and we wouldn't have a total of 31 points. It's been a big defensive struggle. But T-Dap and Snoop in finals form here in the quarterfinals.
Now, you know, sometimes I say,
Snapchat.
D-Gap, do you think that
Yeah.
last game really
To the
prepared
gate.
you
You
for
went
what
to the
you're in
gate.
store
You was
for?
out.
This is one of those times. Because, you know, you got to wonder, when you're running up the score at this point, you got a 31-point lead.
Yeah.
You're not really being tested on offense. Because
No.
it's like, hey, the defense has got no answer for you. Is this going to handicap you going into the next round? Because it was so easy to score previously if a better defense comes forward.
I think, again, right, I touched on it with, who was our first game?
Show up on my shit.
Red Grant and Big Face, right? It was about getting reps. It was about getting just plays in together. And I think that's all you can hope for when you move on to the next round. I don't think, I think all the guys that have won this first game have kind of been there before. And so all of them are really good at resetting after the next round, you know? The only one that I wouldn't put that past was like, Young Sag. Young Sag was always like, won that last game. coming in next game. He uses momentum a lot more. But everyone else, we hear Dog talk about all the time. Reset after the next game.
Yeah, and you know what? Who better to take that advice from than the 5-time Madden champion?
That's right. Because Snoop's won 5 of the last 6. Last one, the 3v3, not quite able to get over the hump in the finals. But he is the reigning 2v2 champ with T-Dap, and you can see why. Again, 38-7. The run, just working through the clock right now. Maybe we won't get to 60 points. 22 points.
So, a thing about, I see Bradley. Bradley said, I need to get actual squads players in here. Well, the thing is, the GGL changes, so there's always a different format. Sometimes these guys have played as singles, doubles, and even trios. So, you know, it's not always squad games. Sometimes it's individual. It just happens to be that the team up of Elroy and T-Dap is so far undefeated when it comes to duos in Madden Ultimate Team here in the GGL.
This is true. And again, I mean, now we're going into the thick. If you're like, let's go look up the Madden 20 squads, leaderboard rankings. Like, I don't even know where that exists. Like, you know, we got guys that have been there before. You know, Tecmo Bowl's now coming on in. Eric V also has played around before. IB Strafen, representative for the Vikings. We're bringing in people.
Yeah, you don't get
people are coming through.
The talent that we're bringing in, you don't get higher than the talent. I think that's a testament to how good these players are, because people think, oh, hey, I can go in there and I'll just run over those guys.
Yeah.
Because you think it looks easy, and it's because everyone is just so good that the talent level is so high that they're pretty much even. Like, almost anyone here can beat anyone on any given day.
Yeah.
It just happens to be under the bright lights and all the cameras. That is kind of where the difference maker happens. Aggressive catch, almost brought down, but going to be incomplete.
Nightmare.
Yeah, big tackle there to jar it loose. 3rd and 15. And so that was the first pass we've seen in a little while from Snoop and T-Dap. And thank God, only 46 seconds left in the quarter.
Oh, man, that's rough. Hey, Bradley, if you send me an email with proof of that, then maybe we'll send you an invite to the GGL.
Oh, short.
Coming right back.
Short.
Coming right
That
back.
1 yard short, but they're going to go for a 4th and 1.
Oh, of course. I mean, you're Elroy. They haven't stopped you yet. Do you stop? Look at that. Easily 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yards?
It was close.
You only needed 1.
Not quite able to get it, though. Get the tackle. So 1st down.
They're
action.
like, why not?
Go back the other way.
Why not in the quarter this way?
Oh, no.
There you go.
Why not in the quarter this way?
Work that shit, nigga.
You switch the player, but the results the same.
So, all right, 44 points. They said, can they get 60 for Nipsey?
That motherfucker Snoop Dogg.
They're only 16 points away, and we got a full quarter to play.
Oh, no.
Caught that motherfucker on the go.
Was a good day.
Today was a good day. Except for JC and
Got his own shoes on, got them Adidas Snoop Dogg cleats on. Boy, you out there looking sweet. That's live, Jack.
I love how Snoop likes watching the replays of himself catching touchdowns.
Doing it after dark. Doing it after park.
Oh, yeah, 40 Club. Oh, yeah, 40 Club.
All right, but are we going to the 50 club? 1 quarter left. I don't know, man. Red, JC, they're having conversation again. Red, new teammate in the middle of the game.
Yeah, we've never.
He switched out one dude.
We've seen that once before.
Yeah, he switched out one dude with 2 letters in his name for the other dude with 2 letters in his name who's already lost.
But he already has more points with the guy with those other 2 letters in his name.
That's right.
That's
With
the difference
Jason.
between
With Jason.
consonants and vowels.
Yeah. Vowels cost money. JC,
Yeah,
he does not.
he does not.
Guess those. Those make money for you. Wheel of Fortune.
So that's free.
Yeah. All right, taking a peek here. Still throwing. And again, press coverage. Got to get rid of it early. You're looking at McCaffrey. Actually, yeah, I think McCaffrey might be the one that's your quick out here.
You know, if you watch the entire broadcast and you go back and you look to when Redwoods was winning, he was sitting in the exact same position. Now that he's losing by so many points, 38 points, sitting in the exact same position. And you gotta love that about Redwoods. Like, we say this every time. Like, I was so excited. I was like, man, Redwoods might win 2 games today.
Yeah.
We were first happy that he was gonna make it out of the first round. Now we're like, hey, but you know what? He always has a good time. And that's why I love having Redwoods here.
Yeah. A competitor till the end. Doesn't really change.
We on our, we manned
right
up
now,
right now. We ain't
because
giving
he's
a
not
fuck.
changing.
We know
He
who we
gets
got.
smacked. Why?
They just want something to happen.
Oh my goodness.
That wasn't the thing I was saying they wanted to happen, but they wanted something else to
Dion.
happen. Woo!
Oh no.
We man up around this motherfucker, man.
Again,
no fly
you just
zone.
need to tap that
Man
one
up.
throw over, right? You need to hit.
Don't try
hit
to
it
go
with
in motion. Try to
lob
throw a
pass
nigga off.
instead of
Nigga,
trying
we
to
don't give
bullet
a
it.
fuck about all that
Easy
motion
pick
shit.
off underneath. Look
He
how
know who
Look
he
how
got.
far behind
I know
him
who
you
I
are.
got.
Just lob it.
And Snoop going over there on the side, you heard him say, he said,
They
hey man,
say
it
this
doesn't
is
matter
a
how many
big
audibles
rich
you call,
town.
doesn't matter how much you switch it up. He's like, I know who I'm guarding, he knows who he's guarding. No matter what you do, we're not gonna leave our positions.
Yeah.
So you're really just wasting all our time.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4
Make a
minutes and 10
statement, champ.
seconds. 60 club still might be on.
Dion, so we
Make a
saw a
statement,
blowout
champ.
earlier. That blowout only by about 30 points.
Yeah.
Now, we're seeing a much larger blowout with, no signs of stopping soon with over 4 minutes left to play.
That's because Red Woods, he's not going to start running the ball. He's a man. He's going to keep passing
He's gonna
to the
keep
other
passing.
team.
I wonder what his yardage is to Snoop. Like, what is that?
This is bad.
Yeah, you take that knee.
This is bad.
That's at least a quarter of the field that you don't have to move up.
Yeah. We should, do we know who's playing next? We should probably start getting them ready.
Well, this one's not over.
Probably start getting.
Anything could happen. Oh, well, it's going to be the next game.
Who's.
The next game is going to be Red Grant and Big Face versus Ludi and Hitterman.
Yeah.
Now, here's why.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
This one's ugly.
It's bad.
Yeah, this is ugly.
You green motherfucker, you.
Oh, no.
So, here's the thing. So, Red Grant
You greedy
has
motherfucker.
never, ever
You knew. That motherfucker was coming. He jumped that.
been to the finals.
Yeah,
So, Red Grant would love to go there with Big Face.
for sure.
Well, I love
Now,
it.
here's the other side of that.
You love these.
Ludi and Hitterman, no one from Taylor Gang has ever been to a finals
No.
in the GGL.
No.
So someone is going to have a first. Someone of those two. Question is, who will it be?
I think it's good. I'm really excited to see Big Face's offense. They went off earlier. They got a bunch of plays in. I think that's what I'm excited to see here in that next matchup. Only talking about that one because this one I don't want to talk about anymore.
They said, I know who the next game isn't. It's not Red Woods.
Oh, that's rough. Mix of waves. Oof.
Scribble said he took the knee so he could wipe the tears away.
Oh boy. All right, so where we at? All right, 1st and 10 for like 59 is there. That's like the 10th time it's been 1st and 10 here, off of a turnover, off of
All
a
that
kick.
work with last night.
Saquon negative 9 yards, 4
I was working
rushes.
with
Clock's
him, too.
rolling.
That shit paid off.
Hey, we're at least going to get out of this
Showing
game
nigga all
fast.
that
Small wins.
shit.
Small wins.
59 to
Small
7, a
wins.
52-point lead right now.
Yeah.
We just seen
They said they were going to do 60 for Nipsey.
Got right back in the ring. Back in the ring.
We're gonna do what?
I don't know.
70 for.
I don't even know.
Oh boy. Another run to the outside. Hey, this is numbers. Runs right in the lineman.
Hey, the good thing is clock's going to keep running.
Clock's running.
Clock's running, so we're almost out of this game, which means Ludi and Hitterman, they should be getting ready for their match against Red Grant and Big Face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm really excited to see those two offenses collide. Like, those are two people, both hungry, both would love to go to a finals. That's a big step between the Final Four and earning your spot in the finals. So, Taylor Gang, of course, they would love to be the first team of the Taylor Gang to ever make an appearance there.
That's right.
And the potential, since on the other side of the ball, you still got some members of Taylor Gang that are in.
Yeah.
So it's possible you could see a Taylor Gang final.
Oh, I'm trying to see a first down.
Well, I was dealing in the realm of realistic possibilities.
You better put the headphones on, Big Face.
He said, "Yeah, you don't want to hear what's coming next."
All right, close, 4th and 2. Here we go. When it's 70, they got 7-0. They got to go for 70. Yikes! This is true. Clock rolling. I think they have to call a play. Yeah, they have to call a play here.
Yeah.
Or the 2-minute warning hits. Take the snap. Run up the middle. QB run.
You don't. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, positive yardage.
And a first down.
Oh no, I didn't.
So look, with 2 minutes to go, they finally get a first down.
Progress, baby.
Yeah. I mean, they were just outgunned here.
We got more yards than top 5.
This is true. This is true.
They said wherever IB Straford is, they're like, he didn't get this many yards.
IB Strafen had a bad game. He's not gonna live this one down.
He'll live it down. You know, I think he writes that off as like, hey, I don't play teams, I play solo. So, but you know, he's gonna come back to the GGL and hopefully he brings better reinforcements than Rico.
I mean,
leave Rico behind the commentator's desk.
Yeah. Young Sag is like a villain sometimes, but I think if he comes back, if IB Strafen comes back, he might be the villain. He might be the one that was booed. Everyone turned on him. That was crazy. He had 12 people standing behind him, like jeering him every play.
You know what? That's the thing. If you're great, you're gonna catch hate. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
If you're not great, no one cares. So you know that's why no one hates on you because they don't care at all.
Yes, Crossfire is over. This is over. It's all red. Oh, hey, get down.
I love the interesting play there. Like, hey,
can't fumble if I tackle myself.
I'm gonna dive on the ground to allow the clock to keep running.
That's why I think we greedy.
I don't want to get extra yards or stop the clock.
Yeah.
I think Red Woods actually wants to get out of this just like we do. So he's like, hey, whatever it takes to make the hurting stop faster.
Yeah. Red Woods, he's running. What's he running? Running the post? Oh, he's controlling the quarterback.
No, he's just having fun right now. He's literally trying out plays he's never tried just to see if they work.
Here we go. A little bit of time. Hey, oh, no.
Yeah, that one doesn't work. Take that one out of your playbook.
Yeah. Oh, we about to go to the 60 club?
Oh, that's just, I mean, 1 minute, 11 seconds, 59-7. They have possession. You know, I dare say it might be the matching shirts and headphones.
Yeah.
That might be it.
That's the synergy.
That might be it. I mean, think about it. Communication being key. You got Elroy, you got T-Dap, both wearing those LS50X
Oh my
Snoop Dogg
God,
limited
that
edition
shit was
headsets.
so open.
Then when you look across the field, you got Red Woods. Never put on the headset.
Yeah, put the headset on.
Didn't put on the headset. One could argue there's a direct correlation between winning and having the best technology supporting you.
That's right. He went full bald head, and basically they showed up pretty bald headed.
Yeah, I mean, got out of the donut shop, but came up with a big milk dud.
Clock rolling through here. It did get hit out of bounds, so clock will stop.
3rd and 5.
Timeout call. Who called timeout?
I mean, you know they won 60, but they only got to get in field goal range. They don't actually need to score a touchdown.
Why are we calling timeout? Why are we calling timeout? Come on, Lala. JC.
He said, why? Why?
Why are we doing?
Because of that. Yep. There's a first down. There's a, yep.
Oh. I like how on offense, again, Snoop Dogg is feeding virtual Madden Snoop Dogg stats. four receptions.
He's literally padding his own
yards.
stats.
It's like, yeah, I'll pick him up on fantasy.
He's like, I'm going to throw to myself, and then I'm going to have positive yards for 300.
Jet sweep. Oh. That jet sweep doesn't work with Randy Moss. Randy Moss runs it too fast.
The runoff. So we're going to see this final play. If they don't score here, you know, they'll call a timeout and then kick a field goal.
Oh, no. Mike Vick, what are you doing? You run around a circle. Wide open in the middle. Oh, drop.
Hey, now they don't actually have to call a timeout.
We're going to get this 60 real quick.
You heard him say it. We're going to get this 60.
Yeah.
Field goal for the 60.
They're going to guarantee it. They're going to guarantee it.
Yep.
They're going to do the 60 for Nipsey. They're going to kick a field goal. They want to ice the kicker. They don't want to give it to him.
That's 6 out.
They couldn't get it in time. And just like that, that's going to put 62 on the board.
Why is it 1 second?
You know, 1 second. You know, because just to see if somehow Red Woods could run it back for a touchdown. You know,
All right, Woods. Here we go, Red Woods.
That would be the bright vanilla candle on a very sad day for
Run
the
this one
Redwoods in
back.
this game.
What? Run this kick back since there's one play left.
You sound like the mom that knows her son's terrible at sports but wants to cheer him on anyway.
There we go. Last play. Here we go. All right.
There we go. And just like that, we got Elroy and T-Dap. Those guys are going to move on.
It was a close one.
Yeah, nail biter all the way up to the end.
It was a close one until it started.
So we got Elroy and T-Dap. They're moving into that final spot in the Final Four, which means our Final Four has been set.
Yeah.
We got Elroy and T-Dap moving on. We also... Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang. We got Ludi and Hitman moved on. Red Grant and Big Face moved on. And in that final spot, we got Chevy Woods and Tecmo.
Yeah. So worthy opponents, worthy adversaries there in the final 4 teams. 3 matches left in our tournament. Our semifinal, 2 matches, and our final match.
We got Big Snoop Dogg and T-Dap. They're just coming off a win. We're going to throw it over to Kara. Kara, who is out there in the field, is going to celebrate this win with T-Dap and Elroy Denard Jetson.
All right, yeah. Hey guys, so I heard there's a story behind the shirt. Can you tell me what it is?
Oh, we just representing GGL. You know what I mean? We got my mom on my stepmom over here. She creates them. And we decided to make sure we uniform because this is my partner and we communicate real good. So we work together there. So we got him with Elroy on the back, sporting it. And we got T-Dap showing. We're making sure we're on the same team.
That's amazing. So Mr. Dog, how many hours of Madden does it take to dominate like that?
I don't know. You know,
Well, how many hours have you played, you think?
it depends. But it's all in the style and the matchups and preparation.
So I know you were playing with Ivy Strafen, I think yesterday. Right. Did he tell you any tips that helped you win today?
Not really, because he got his ass kicked.
That's right, he did actually. All right, thank you very much. We'll go back to Hollywood.
My bad. She speaks the truth. Yo, big shout out to Ivy Strafen. He came out. And, that's the thing. So many people think that, the games are rigged or anything. But the GGL is serious. And these guys are serious competitors. Yeah. And it's a totally different game. Like Ivy Strafen, he's used to playing solos. He used to playing by himself. Used to click it on to one defender. Used to click it on one offense. It's a totally different game when you're playing with a partner.
It was the truth.
My answer was truthful, man. I didn't mean no harm. I just told it like it is and not like it was. He gave me some good tips last night, but I didn't really get a chance to use them.
He said, with such a dominating win, Dog, I got to ask you this. So, seeing that this was the second blowout that we've seen today in GGL 8, was it your guys' mission to make a statement? You said, hey, as the returning champions, we need to establish, our dominance over this field and put a little fear in your competitors?
Definitely, me and T-Dap wanted to make a statement that we are what we say we are. There's a lot of people that got ranks behind their name. We don't got no ranking behind our name. We're trying to earn one today.
Yeah, you guys definitely put the stamp on there. Was it specifically anything that they did, anything they said, or you were just like?
We watched their game. When you get a chance to scout somebody, that's an advantage to be able to watch them before. And I think we mixed them up because usually I run the defense.
Yeah.
Because, I got great defense, but I chose to say, look, T-Dap, you run the D. I'm going to run the offense that way they can have a different look. And they wouldn't expect me. Because everybody that plays me one-on-one know I be mixing it up. I pass, I run, I do everything. So when you got to go up against me, you're going to see everything. And I think that threw them off because it was like they thought he was going to get the basic T-Dap offense, but he been running, showing you the run, showing you this, but no. We mix and match on y'all ass.
Are you going to stay on defense, or is it just be a decision after every game?
I was on offense this game.
Are you going to stay on offense, or is it going to be a
Man,
decision after every
62
game?
felt good. I may want to go get some more.
62 and a dub, and he said he's still not full. So he wants some more.
Yeah,
well, guess what? We're going to have to wait for that some more because Dogs will be in that second game in the Final Four. But first, we're going to have the matchup we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
We got Taylor Gang Ludi and Hittermain versus Red Grant and Big Face. Now, here's why this game is so important.
Why is it important?
This is Taylor Gang's first opportunity to actually make it to the finals. Taylor Gang has been here since almost the beginning of GGL and has never been to a finals.
Yeah.
And right now, Ludi and Hittermain have a chance to get there. But first, they would have to go through Red Grant and Big Face. Big Face, of course, one of the newest members of the GGL, but has been very promising so far. Degon, what are your predictions there?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think Big Face offense is real good. I think Red Grant does more than what we give him credit for. But I think it's time. I think Ludi and Hittermain get over the hump this one. We'll see in this next game.
And then on the other side of the bracket, of course, everyone from Taylor Gang making it to the Final Four. Chevy Woods with a partner of Tecmo Bowl, another new face here in the GGL. Cool backstory about those two. We'll try to bring them in for an interview a little later, but there's a much deeper backstory than just the GGL for Chevy Woods and Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now that Elroy has earned his way in playing with T-Dap after that monster win, so that second game is going to be Elroy and T-Dap versus Chevy Woods and Tecmo Bowl. Who you got now?
I mean, I think you go with the champs until something changes. Pretty easy and straightforward.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the GGL number 8. We are live in Inglewood, California. We'll be back with the first Final Four game right after this.